first, let's talk about what's been happening over the last couple of days in France. The protests in Paris and other cities in France is growing, up to a point where, now, just like the UK, do you have a coalition of people? A lot of people are against the health passport. A lot of them just don't like any jabs. A lot of them are just afraid of any more lockdown or certain restrictions that are still in place. Now, this coalition is getting bigger and bigger. And the more Macron's government and the French police, which we're going to talk about in this, get extreme and robust, of course, the protesters are going to get more robust as well. And you're going to turn the whole debate into a very, very extreme version of what it could have been, a more civilized version. Now, these are the footage that they're not showing you on TV.
Mais là, il y a tellement de monde, c'était impossible. Une marée humaine. Bravo. Il y a une maxime philosophique qui dit « Il leur échut de vivre en des temps difficiles ». La crise financière.
Now, one is the coverage of these marches because, firstly, the mainstream media, a lot of the journalists are so lazy. So they label everyone the same way. They just paint them the same kind of umbrella that they've had before. If they don't like them, they say everybody there is against it, or everybody there is some sort of, I don't know, right protester. In reality, as I said, and you could see from the signs, you do have a coalition of people. A lot of people are just against the restrictions against businesses. A lot of people are against. The majority, the big movement was against their passports. And of course, amongst them, you have a lot of other people. So you could agree with some, you could disagree with some. That is irrelevant. It's all about coverage and reporting what's not being reported. That's one thing. Secondly, it's about the behavior of the French police. It's not really just the French. You've got the French, the Dutch, the Germans, and the Spanish, and also the Italians, who get so robust. And you see footage like this. I mean, that, I'm not really sure what sort of training they got, but that was not a good look. But the fact that they bring out riot police to essentially go after a lot of ordinary people out there, it's a bit embarrassing. These protesters, we have seen the same in Greece as well. The majority, the police start to kettle them and block them. And of course, they're going to have a few people just pushing around the police officers. But in France and Italy, we've seen the footage and we have the evidence because the police reports, when they come out in the European Union, they confirm that the police start the physical, obviously the aspects of the protests themselves. They randomly attack people. There was a video that obviously it's now been deleted on Twitter that a kid was just trying to save his mother, and the police just attacked the kid as well. We should not live in societies like this. But now, before I go, firstly, I want to say a massive thank you to all the new members and subscribers of the new channel, the new website that we have. Also, huge apologies for some of the editing because self-censorship is unfortunately needed if we want to even post the short clips from the main show on this site. If you want to watch the full and unedited version of these videos and the whole of the show that we have on a daily basis, then go to myotc.co.uk, sign up, get access to everything, and support the fastest growing independent news channel in Britain.